And now it's time for a little segment I like to call Today's Trump Twitter Tirade. President Trump has once again taken to Twitter to target CNN and NBC, accusing the networks of bias. In early Thursday morning tweets, the president repeated his claims that the media is the enemy of the people and also said what's going on at CNN is happening at other networks like NBC News, claiming that its chairman, Andy Lack, is about to be fired. He also alleged, without evidence, that NBC News' Lester Holt was caught fudging his taped interview with the president about firing James Comey. The series of tweets began with Trump writing, "The hatred and extreme bias of me by CNN has clouded their thinking and made them unable to function. But actually, as I have always said, this has been going on for a long time. Little Jeff Z has done a terrible job, his ratings suck, and AT&T should fire him to save credibility." Little Jeff Z is a reference to CNN boss Jeff Zucker. Then, without presenting evidence, POTUS claimed that NBC News was hurt badly over Trump's interview with Holt from May 2017, days after the president fired FBI Director James Comey. Trump continued his attack with another tweet that read, "What's going on at CNN is happening to different degrees at other networks, with NBC News being the worst. The good news is that Andy Lackey is about to be fired for incompetence and much worse. When Lester Holt got caught fudging my tape on Russia, they were hurt badly." One of Lack's employees, Mika Brzezinski, responded to that particular tweet on Thursday's edition of Morning Joe, saying, "Not only is he attacking NBC's chairman Andy Lack, our boss, with stupid rumors, but he's also going after the truth." THR's Jeremy Barr reported on Thursday that despite months of rumors surrounding Lack's departure, there is no evidence that the veteran NBC executive is on his way out. Meanwhile, in yet another tweet, Trump made a thinly veiled reference to Omarosa Manigault-Newman's recent White House tell-all Unhinged, tweeting, "I just cannot state strongly enough how totally dishonest much of the media is. Truth doesn't matter to them, they only have their hatred and agenda. This includes fake books which come out about me all the time, always anonymous sources, and are pure fiction. Enemy of the people." The early morning tweet fest comes after several Wednesday shots also taken at CNN. CNN is being torn apart from within based on their being caught in a major lie and refusing to admit the mistake. Sloppy Carl Bernstein, a man who lives in the past and thinks like a degenerate fool, making up story after story, is being laughed at all over the country. "Fake news," he wrote in one tweet. Referring to Michael Cohen lawyer Lanny Davis walking back his claims over the Trump Tower meeting, the commander-in-chief then added, "Lanny Davis admits being anonymous source in CNN report. Brett Baer, oh well, so much for CNN saying it wasn't Lanny. No wonder their ratings are so low. It's fake news." Bernstein, the veteran Watergate journalist, responded directly to Trump's claim via his own Twitter account, writing, "Donald Trump, I have spent my life as a journalist bringing the truth to light through administrations of both parties. No taunt will diminish my commitment to that mission, which is the essential role of a free press. CNN stands by its story, and I stand by my reporting." CNN came to Bernstein's defense on Wednesday night, tweeting, "Make no mistake, Mr. President, CNN does not lie. We report the news. And we report when people in power tell lies. CNN stands by our reporting and our reporters. There may be many fools in this story, but Carl Bernstein is not one of them." To read more on this story, head to THR.com. For the Hollywood Reporter News, I'm Lindsay Rodriguez.